Well, here we are. It is gym time. Alright, but you know what? I haven't done this in a while, but you know, I have a bone to pick with none other than Jollibee. Alright? Erroneous. Let me look. See, let's see me better. All right, look, Jollibee. You know what? I'm half Filipino. I get it. You know, but I don't get it. Still, I never liked Jollibee. I'll let you know right now. Jollibee. No disrespect, but still, disrespect a little bit. I never liked Jollibee. It's, you can say whatever you want, okay? The only thing I ever liked was the chicken, right?
Ayun, puno daw to. Mukhang tama.
So-called chicken that was voted best chicken, chicken joy. What? That was in the Filipino accent.
Lumpia, adobo.
It might have been, but stick with me here. The only thing that has ever been good to me from Jollibee is the chicken. And I don't like their burgers. I don't like their spaghetti. Don't get me started on the spaghetti. All right? But the chicken joy, whatever. The spicy one? Since my family loves Jollibee, I'll, you know, when they want Jollibee, I'm like, all right, just give me the spicy chicken. Take a little flags out, you know. And the chicken is very good. I like it, so I don't have any complaints. I'll get the chicken. So every time I do get the spicy chicken, which is delicious, and I devour it, I always have a stomach ache in the morning, to the point where I still say it is good, and I'm like, nah, I'll deal with it, you know? It's just a, you know, little rumble in the jungle, and you know, I gotta spend a little time on the toilet in the morning. But it's different than any other stomach ache, right? It's a little different, and I know this. Is that a car behind me? I know this, so, but I deal with it because it's not like crazy, but it is still, you know, should I really be doing this? Is it worth it? Like I said, it's good. But 2 nights ago, the family was like, oh, you know, it's we need to get some food. You know, we don't have time to cook, and so, you know, everybody, oh, Jollibee, let's get Jollibee. We want their sugar, their spaghetti, whatever. Or, yeah, and the chicken. So I'm like, all right, fine. I want some spicy chicken. I'm cool with that. Got it. Enjoyed it. Probably ate like 4 or 5 pieces, you know. I was like, all right, you know, I'll just have a little toilet session in the morning. But when I tell you, by 2 a.m., I felt crazy fire in my stomach. like I've never felt before. It was like a burning sensation. Like I swallowed a Molotov cocktail. So I got up and I went to the bathroom. I was like, oh, it's 2 a.m. Oh, this is painful. But it wasn't like, I wasn't like, I was just like, all right. You know, it was like, it was burning though. It was burning. It was like, I felt like a Looney Tune character and someone put, you know, a stick of dynamite down my throat, pause, and like it's in my belly. Right? Right? You know Looney Tunes, right? Well.
Hey, I just am out for you. Eat an apple while it's still a season.
Looney, come on, you know Looney Tunes. But it was like that. It was like in Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, when you know, when it turned into skeleton in the light, and then someone put a bomb in my stomach and then pushed me back, and then I became human, and then the bomb was stuck in my I'm not gonna say tummy, my stomach.
No fair.
I don't have a tummy, stomach. That's how it went, right? That's how the scene went. But that's what it felt like, and it was so bad. Like I never felt a burning in my stomach like that before. It was so weird. And then of course I had, you know, volcano poops. But that was, I expected that, but I didn't know the burning feeling in my stomach, and it kind of started spreading through my body while I was on the toilet. It was so bad that I couldn't even like hold my phone. I wasn't even on my phone. I was just staring at the ground like, what did I do to myself? You know? Nothing was jolly about being on that toilet. And it wasn't even the toilet part. It wasn't even like the pooping part. It was like the feeling in my stomach. So, how long have I been talking? So I probably won't ever have Jollibee again. And no disrespect. But you know, when you say that, it means disrespect, kind of. I don't think I could do it again. Because, like, I already knew that I would have a sort of stomach ache after Jollibee, and I kind of expected, but this one was like 10 times worse. And it kind of messed me up throughout the day. So, you know, and you know, people might say, oh, you know, it was one time, blah, blah, blah. Oh, let me start by saying this. I eat a whole bunch of spicy stuff. Like, I love spicy. I eat, and it's not even that spicy. I eat a bunch of spicy stuff. I never have this problem with anything else. Like, I used to put hot sauce on everything. I used to collect hot sauce. Like, so it's never the problem because it's spice. So don't think that. It's specifically this chicken joy that turned into chicken misery. And, you know, and it's not just a one-time thing. This was just the worst of it. Like, it feels like it's getting worse. I don't know what they put in there. Like, I've had food poisoning at places I've frequented. I've gone back. I'm like, oh, you know, they had a bad day. And I got it again. I'm like, oh, you know.
What an idiot!
You know, I had another bad day. So it's not that. Like, I'm not one of those people who will be like, oh man, I had a bad experience here, I'm not gonna come back. Oh no, this is kind of consistent. It's delicious. The chicken is delicious, but you know, I like KFC better. I do. Just for straight buckets of chicken? I love KFC. Popeyes, I never really get the buckets of chicken. I usually get their chicken tenders and fries, you know, but if I'm just getting fried chicken like that, I'm going with KFC. I'm sorry. You know? You can take my Chanelas card, or I don't know what that is.
I haven't been to the Philippines, but I grew up with a lot of Filipinos. My best friend that I grew up next door to was her mother was from the Philippines.
I don't know what that was. But oh, my stomach's burning just thinking about it. But anyway, I'm at the gym.